The topic for today's lecture is income from business, or we can call it non-salaried individuals. How to calculate taxable income and how to calculate the tax that is applicable on that income according to tax year 2025 in Pakistan. FBR is the institute or organization that regulates taxation matters in Pakistan Federal Board of Revenue. So today we are going to solve a complete question with its solution about income from business, or we can say non-salaried individuals, because the taxation rates are different for salaried people and different for non-salaried people. So we'll start with a question. You can see question on the screen. This is a question. There is an individual, Mr. Muhammad Ali, and the tax year is 2025. Tax year ended 30th June 2025. So this means it is tax year 2025. These are some details in the question, like let's suppose income from property is 1500,000, 15 lakh rupees. Repair charges, repair for building which is being on rented out, that is 1,80,000. And income from property means the rental income, because we have studied rental income will be included in income from property, whereas income from the buying selling of the property would be charged under the head of capital gains. So that is a different head. Income from property is a different thing, and income from capital gains is a different thing. Income from property 1500,000, that is the rent, and repair charges, the repair of the building, is 180,000. Advance tax on rent paid, it means जो advance rent है उसके ऊपर जो tax है, that is 75,000. Unadjustable advance rent received, unadjustable, this is called security kind of thing. When one gets a property on rent, so he needs to pay some security deposit that is not adjustable against rent, kind of security. This is that advance. Unadjustable advance rent, that is 200,000. Adjustable advance rent received, this is adjustable. See the difference, this is unadjustable. So this, it means that when the contract is going to end, the property owner needs to pay back this 200,000 to the lessee, or to the tenant. Adjustable advance rent means that rent that is advance paid. For example, one can pay 3 months advance rent, so rent can be adjusted on monthly basis. Adjustable advance rent received, this is adjustable again against the monthly rent. Profit on sale, purchase and sale of agricultural produce. See here it is, the purchase and sale of agricultural produce. It can be rice, it can be wheat. So it means one is doing trading kind of stuff here, business here. This is not agricultural income. So this is not agricultural income, and this is not exempt from tax. Profit on sale of timber purchased, one has purchased some timber, the wood, and he has sold it. So this is also kind of business. Profit on sale of inherited house, holding period is more than 4 years. In Pakistan, the inherited property has no tax implications. If one got the property from his parents or in inheritance, so it means there would be no tax on the profit on sale of inherited property. We can see this in the solution. Abhi to hum just going through the question. Disposal of movable property held for personal use in according to Income Tax Ordinance 2001. This is also not taxable. This is a personal use. It can be a car. Gift received from father through cross check. So gift from father. This is also not taxable. Share of profit from AOP. This would be used for tax rate purposes only. We can see it in the solution. Zakat deducted. Investment made in shares of listed companies. Some investment in public limited companies. Dividend from listed company. Winning from lottery. A loss from speculation in shares. Life insurance premium paid, and loss on sale of painting 1,80,000. This is some of the detail in the question. We will go through one by one in the solution, but remaining part of the question is on the next slide. We can go through that. We can see income from facilities attached with building. For example, one has given a hostel. The hostel may one is providing Wi-Fi, mess, transportation, food or laundry services. So such kind of services से जो income है, that is not is income from property. We charge it, we call it income from other sources. So here income from facilities is 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Purchase of scoops offered by public company, that is 75,000. Donation to approved institution, the clause 31 of third schedule, 300,000. This is approved institution, so we will get the average relief for this 300,000 in for taxation relief. Previous year unadjustable loss under the head income from property. Last year का कोई loss था, so that was unadjustable loss under the head income from property. This is the question. Now we have to calculate tax on this income, but for the calculation of tax, firstly we should calculate exactly what is the right income, what is the taxable income. पहले taxable income calculate होगी, उसके बाद we will calculate the tax on that income. So moving towards the solution, you can see the solution on the next slide. Like Mr. Name of a taxpayer, that's Mr. Muhammad Ali, tax year 2025, tax year ended 30 June 2025. He is a resident, residential status is resident. Now we will calculate taxable income and then tax payable. We start with, let's suppose, income from property, section 15. First of all, rental income from property, that was mentioned in the question. Rental income from property, that is 1500,000. 1500,000 means 15 lakh rupees. That is the income from rent. And according to income tax ordinance, if one gets the unadjustable advance, so unadjustable advance ka 10% would be included in income from property. So we can say we are adding here 1/10 of unadjustable advance rent received. So unadjustable advance received was a 200,000, 2 lakh rupees. 10% of 2 lakh is 20,000 rupees. We will add it in income from property. So rent chargeable to tax हो गया 15,20,000, and according to income tax ordinance we can subtract, we can reduce, we can deduct repair charges up to maximum 1/5 of rent chargeable to tax, and 20%, or we can say 1/5. 20% तक we can minus repair charges. Generally we deduct 20%, 1/5 of repair charges. जब ये minus होगा, when we subtract 20% or 1/5, 304,000 from 15,20,000, final income from property would be 12,16,000. So this is the income from property, 12,16,000. Okay, now we'll move to income from business, section 18. In the question mentioned profit on purchase and sale of agricultural produce, so we will include it in taxable income. This is income from business. If somebody has purchased some wheat or some, you can say, rice, some kind of crop or produce, agricultural produce. So he is doing the business. This is not called agricultural income. This is buying and selling. So this is kind of trading. So it means it is income from business. So 450,000 would be the income here. Profit on sale of timber. It has been repeated twice, but it is the only one thing. Profit on sale of timber, that is 510,000. 510,000 is the amount that is given in the question. Total amount would be 9,60,000. This line is added by mistake. This is the one line. 9,60,000 is the total amount income from business. 450 plus 510. So 960,000 is income from business. Now move to capital gains, section 37. Profit on sale of inherited house. This is exempt, as I have mentioned earlier. Inherited property के ऊपर कोई tax नहीं है, that is exempted, that is tax free. 165 is no tax. Loss on sale of painting, again this is the loss, so there would be no treatment for this 1,80,000. This is the loss on sale of painting. Second, now the fourth heading is income from other source. Section 39. Disposal of movable property held for personal use, 1,40,000. Disposal of movable property from for personal use, that is 1,40,000. But this is for personal use, so इस पे जो gain है that is not taxable. This is held for personal use, so there is no tax treatment for this gain of 140,000. Second, income from facilities attached with building, 1,50,000. So this is taxable. We will add it. 1,50,000 is taxable. 1,50,000 is taxable as an income from other source. This is income from facilities attached with building. And after that, gift from father through cross check. This gift amount 90,000 is taxable. No, is not taxable. Gift from father is not taxable. There is no tax treatment for this 90,000. We will only take the amount of 1,50,000. This 150,000 is taxable. This 1,50,000 is taxable as an income from other source. So we will add it. We will add 1,50,000 into 9,60,000 and then again 12,16,000. So if we add these three figures, 12,16,000, 12,16,000 plus 9,60,000 plus 1,50,000. So the total amount would be 23,26,000. The total income would be 23,26,000. Total income is 23,26,000. 23,26,000 would be the total income. 12,16,000 plus 9,60,000 plus this 1,50,000. So this would be 23,26,000 is the total income. So as the total income is calculated, now we have to see the taxable income. This is the total income. This is not the taxable income. We will calculate taxable income. Taxable income के बाद we will calculate the tax on it. Now you can see on the next slide. Zakat was given in the question. Zakat given is 1,70,000. So what we have calculated total amount in the last slide, 23,26,000 message we subtract 1,70,000. We will get 21,56,000. This is the taxable income, and we have to add share of profit from AOP, that is 1,20,000 for rate purposes only. If one is getting some profit from a partnership firm or association of persons AOP, तो उसके ऊपर अलग से वहीं पर टैक्स हो जाएगा. That partnership firm is paying tax. वहां पे उसका टैक्स कैलकुलेट होके वो पे हो जाएगा. लेकिन यहाँ पे we will just add that income here for tax rate purposes. We will use this income here for tax rate purpose. इससे हम tax rate है वो increase हो जाएगा. So the tax would be higher because the income would be higher here because we are adding share of profit from AOP included for rate purposes here. Taxable income for rate purpose add करेंगे 120 so that would be 22 lakh 76,000. This is the total taxable income for rate purpose. Now we will have to calculate tax on 22 lakh 76,000. So if we see the table where we can see the slabs, different tax rates and different slabs. Income tax on 16 lakh where the tax is 1 lakh 70,000 and the amount exceeding 16 lakh 22 lakh 76,000 minus 16 lakh we will get 6 lakh 76,000. Amount that is exceeding 16 lakh, that is 6 lakh 76,000, we will apply a 30% tax rate on it. 30% tax rate. So in this way we will get 2 lakh 2,800, 202,800. So the total tax would be 3,72,800. So we can say okay, on this income 22,76,000, the income tax calculated is 3,72,800. This is the tax. So this is the tax. Now we have, because we have used a share of AOP for only rate purpose, now we will get the rate. How we get the rate? 3,72,800 divided by 22,76,000. That would be the rate. Then we will apply that rate to 21,56,000 because we have to apply the rate on this taxable income 21,56,000 because we have used the AOP only for rate purpose. We have used that only for rate purpose. Now the rate is calculated like 3,72,800 divided by 22,76,000. The answer आएगा, the answer we will get, that would be the rate. Then that rate would be applied on 21,56,000. And that rate would be applied to 21,56,000. So the tax would be 3,53,144. 353,144. This would be the tax. Now coming towards average relief, donation to approved institution. This is allowed up to 30% of taxable income. So 300,000 is within limit. 300,000 के ऊपर we will get the average relief. Shares of listed companies, this is not allowed with effect from tax year 2023. Purchase of sukuk offered by public company, that is also not allowed from 2023 years onwards. Similarly, life insurance के ऊपर भी there is no average relief is allowed after 2023. So in for these types of average relief is allowed or applicable only on for the first category, that is donation to approved institution. So we will get the average relief only for this 300,000. How to calculate? Again, the formula is the amount of tax on actual taxable income, जो हमारे टैक्स की अमाउंट है, into amount admissible for average relief and divided by taxable income for rate purpose. So we can say the tax is here is 353,144 divided by taxable income, that is 22 lakh 76,000. So multiply by taxable income for rate purpose. For every relief calculation, 3,53,144 is the tax divided by the income, that is 21,56,000, tax over income multiply by 300,000, that is the amount admissible for average relief. So answer we will get 49,139. So this would be the reduction in tax. We will reduce the tax by this amount. तो इट मीन्स 49,139 को हम माइनस करेंगे फ्रॉम 353,144. After deduction, after subtraction, we will get 304,005, 3,04,005. This is the tax we have to, you can in case finally we this is the tax on the income after incorporating zakat and average relief, all kinds of stuff. This is the tax. So इसमें से out of this 75,000 is already paid, that is mentioned in the question. Advance tax on rent paid. 75,000 is already paid. Remaining 2,29,005 rupees would be payable with return, with tax return. So this is the tax payable tax liability. 2,29,005 rupees. Tax was 304,000 minus 75,000, that is the advance tax already paid. Finally, tax liability is 2,29,005 rupees. So this is the tax liability. After that, we will note down the points under final tax regime. For example, lottery is considered under FTR, final tax regime, and the tax rate is 20% on the filer, 20% rate for filer, and for non-filer it is 40%. So here we assume the taxpayer is a filer. The 20% rate is applied on 25,000 rupees, that is 5,000. 5,000 is the tax according to FTR. And similar dividend, we, here taxpayer gets the dividend of 10,000 rupees, and the rate on of tax on dividend is 15%. So generally the rate is 15%. 15% of 10,000 is 1,500. The total tax is 6,500. 6,500 is the tax under FTR, final tax regime. 2,29,000 is a tax liability that needs to be paid by taxpayer with tax return, and 6,500 is the tax under FTR on lottery and dividends. This is the complete calculation solution of the question, and alongside this numerical part or these numeric figures, you also have to write the notes, relevant notes for this question. You can see notes on the slide here. So different points you should mention such notes in the solution. For example, speculation loss that can be carried forward or futures against future gains up to 6 years. और जैसे हमने कहा अनएडजस्टेबल एडवांस रेंट का 10% would be included in the rental income. And after 2022, income from property is taxed under normal tax regime, and all incomes are clubbed together, and then the tax rates are applied. Before 2022, income from property का table अलग से था, there was different rates for that. Similarly, AOP के लिए we have just got the income for rate purposes, and capital gain on disposal of inherited property is not taxable. इसी तरह से disposal of movable property जो personal use के लिए है, there would be no treatment for that. और advance tax paid on rental income को हम एंड पे जाके एडजस्ट करेंगे एज एन एडजस्टेबल अमाउंट, सो अगेंस्ट नेट टैक्स एट द एंड एडवांस टैक्स जो पे किया है दैट इज एडजस्टेड एट द एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द इनकम टैक्स ऑर्डिनेंस 2001. Capital loss is not considered. Donation is considered. Donation to approved institution is allowed up to 30% of the income. Adjustable advance rent को टैक्स नहीं करते, that is already included in annual rental income. दिस इज एडजस्टेबल, तो इस पे कोई ट्रीटमेंट नहीं है. अनएडजस्टेबल का ट्रीटमेंट ये है कि वी नीड टू ऐड 10% फॉर अनएडजस्टेबल एडवांस रेंट in income from property. Similarly, any unadjustable loss from previous years under the head of income from property cannot be carried forward, so no treatment here. These are the notes for this question. This is a complete question of This is a complete question with solution for income from business, or we can say income for non-salaried individuals. We have to examine what are the heads that are included in this question. For example, in this question there are four different heads except income from salary. We have income from property, we have income from capital gain, we have income from business, we have income from other source. Four different heads की income we have added all incomes. Then we apply the tax rates from non-salaried individuals tables. जो टेबल है टैक्स का that is given for non-salaried individuals, वहां से हम rate apply करेंगे on this question because this is a non-salaried individual. If one's income is more than if one is getting income from salary and that is less than 75% of the total income, it means there would be non-salary tax rates would be applied. If one is getting 75% or less, if one is getting income from salary less than 75% of total income, so it means non-salaried tax rates would be applied. So here in this question we have applied non-salaried rates. So this is a complete question for income from business and income from non-salaried individuals. Thank you.